This is indeed a historic car. It's a 1964 and a half Mustang made during the first day of production. And this Mustang convertible had the distinction of being the pace car for the Indy 500 race in 1964, and it was driven by Benson Ford, who was, of course, the grandson of Henry Ford. Benson was Edsel's son. So Benson was the driver during the race, as a pace car. And the engine here had been modified by Holman and Moody, and it's the owner tells me that the specification was that it had to be capable of doing 140 miles an hour. There you see some of the recognition of its special thing with that label there on the valve cover. It was labeled as an experimental engine, and the reason for it having to be able to reach 140 miles per hour is that you never knew what emergency conditions could arise on the Indy 500 racetrack. So it had to be capable of maneuvering and getting out of there if there was a bad situation. Just a gorgeous car. Very low mileage. You can see the white interior is perfect. Notice the handlebars there in the back so that somebody could stand in the back. And it was, according to that placard, was a parade lap car for the Sebring 65 and 66 race. Notice the radio there under the dash, used during the race for communication with race headquarters. Now, I've seen plenty of pace cars out there that were factory produced. They were not the real pace car. They had the stripes and so forth of that mimicked the real one, but they were a lot of the dealers to sell, and there were quite a few of them made. But this is the real thing. This is the real pace car, and of course, being the first inaugural year for Ford, certainly I'm sure excited lots of people. It was great talking to the owners too. Very nice people, and told me about the history of the car. And believe me, the Ford family knows of its existence. So, and they know it's for real. And just imagine this car was driven by Edsel Ford. I mean, Edsel Ford's son, Benson.